Good morning, everyone. This is Ida of Created to Create. Welcome back to my channel. If you are not 18 years or older, this video content is not intended for you. I have a couple more embellishments that I created for my strawberry kit, and I'm hoping to wrap this up pretty soon, but we'll see, because I haven't been able really to find too many strawberry things that I wanted to add to it, but I'm still working on it. I'm going to share with you a couple of the things that I added to it. Let me find it real quick. Here it is. Here it is. Where is it? So I created a, let's move this out of the way a little bit. I created this berry basket. Look at how pretty it is. This basket was gifted to me by Erica, who is Scrap Diva 29 here on YouTube. Erica has gone on now to have her own line of dies and crafty supplies, but she gifted me this a while back. I'm going to say a year or two ago, and I hadn't used it, and I took it out. I remembered that she had gifted me some type of basket die, and I found it, and this was it. And this is the first time I ever cut it. I use it. And what I did here, I created because it's a strawberry box, but you can create, it's made to create a 3D strawberry box. Although I didn't do that, I created a flat embellishment that would fit on a standard card or our standard size card. So this is a large embellishment, and I combined it with the artwork to one of my new tattered lace dies that goes to the Strawberry Stories collection. So I added the strawberries, and I cut out some little flowers, added some little yellow diamond dots there. And then this ribbon here I picked up on Amazon, and I'll share with you what that looks like. I will link it in the description box. But the reason I got this, it's really a watermelon themed ribbon pack. But for me, the little dark ovals here that are on these ribbons, plus these colors, other than the one that has watermelon, all reminded me of strawberries. So, you know, the strawberries have those little, I don't know what they're called. There's those little pits in them, and they're usually dark, almost black. So that's what this reminded me of. This came like this, so I will link it in the description box. Remember, anytime I can, I will use an affiliate link, which means I will make a small commission for if you were to purchase items with those links. So that's one of the new things that I did pick up, and I incorporated it right here as part of the strip on the basket and the bow, and I love the way it looks. Now this one, I just backed it up with some same color cardstock, and I didn't do anything else. But the other one, I'll see if I can find it. I added foam to the back to kind of give me a backing or a base where the strawberries could sit. These are kind of glued together. The other ones are glued onto, I made like a little dome on it. I'll share it with y'all in a minute. Also, a quick reminder, guys. I kind of kept it under my hat, but I was asked by Spellbinders that they were coming out with a new line called Santa Lane in August, or their August release, and they sent me some of the items to play with, mostly stickers and die cuts and stuff like that, some shaker bits, and I did do a video for them, so I would really appreciate your support. I was very excited when they asked me if I wanted to play with them. Well, of course I said yes. So we'll see how that goes. But the video is up for that, and I would appreciate your support on that. Anytime you comment and you like, or you subscribe, or you share my video, that all helps my channel out. So I really appreciate when you guys do that. Anyway, back to the strawberry kit. I added the strawberries from the... These are actually chocolate strawberries. Some are with and some without. I think I have the die right here. Now, this is a retired collection. You cannot get it anymore. So when I create my kits, I try to use things that that you can't get anymore, because it doesn't make any sense for me to create a kit for something that you can still get. Or I try not to do that. It's mostly things that I find that you can't get anymore, and some people would like to have them, and that's what I use to create my kits. Anyway, this is part of that collection, and here is the die, and you can't really tell anything. I will show you the artwork to that. If I can find it, here it is. This is the artwork that goes to that die, and some strawberries have the chocolate and some do not. So the ones I use for the basket are the ones that don't have the chocolate on them. It's a very pretty, their artwork is very pretty. I have been asked several times what printer do I use, and I did get rid of all my printers and bought a special one just to print out, because I do a lot of printing out with the dies that I like, whether it be tattered lace, carnation crafts, you know, digital art, digital papers, and I want to get the best image that I can get. And this printer really works for me, and I think I've even printed up to 300 GSM and it didn't have a problem. But I personally do not like printing out on that heavy paper, because, you know, it's rougher for my dies to cut through it. And that's more than, I think that's more than even 110 pounds. But I usually print, and I'm going to link the paper that I use to print, because I get a lot of questions about that. Because of the artwork that comes from the UK, it's all formatted to fit an A4 size paper, and it's a specialty paper on top of that. So I will link it in the description box, and that's the only thing that I use to print out my artwork. So anyway, this is the one of the baskets that I created. Let me look for the other one so I can share the backing on it. There it is. And then this was the second one that I created, and I kind of decided to do it just a little bit different. I do shape these strawberries. They're not flat, they actually are domed. And on this one I put a piece of foam, kind of mounted it up like a cupcake type. That way I would have a base to add the strawberries to, because I wanted to add more dimension to them and round them off a little bit more. So, and you're not going to see the back when you glue it on a project. You're not going to see that at all. So it doesn't have to be beautiful back here, because nobody's going to see it when you glue it down. So anyway, that's one of the things that I created. And the other one, and I did cut out, oh, I forgot to mention, I also used a 3D Sizzix embossing folder to emboss the berry basket, so it would look like a wooden basket. And I love embossing folders. Y'all know that. I always say that. And then, like I said, this is a 3D box. So I do have cardstock that is 110 pound craft colored cardstock. So I cut out 4 of these, so the recipient or whoever purchases the kit can either make more embellishments like the ones I made, or they could make a 3D, an actual berry basket with that. So I'm including that in the kit, and like I said, I'm still working. And the other thing that I created was this one. Look at how pretty that is. So this champagne glass is from Carnation Crafts. So I do have the artwork to that. And there is actually artwork to the filigree pieces on here that I've cut out in the gold. But I decided not to use that and just cut it out in gold just to make it extra special. And then, of course, you know, champagne and the strawberry chocolate. The chocolate strawberries go together, so I kind of put these together. And these are, the berries are dimensional, and so is the glass, so there is dimension in between. So that is another one of the items I created for my kit. And then I created a couple of rosettes. So this, I shared these before. These are the pink with the strawberry netting on them. I shared those before. And then I did just some solid green. And I want to look for some either red crepe paper or like a lime, like a kiwi color, I think would look really good in this kit. So I'm still working on this, and I know we're getting past that time. We're getting to where we're thinking of fall and we're thinking of Christmas, but I am going to complete the kits. So if anybody wants them, they're going to be $55 shipped priority. The shipping is included in that price. And I'll link my email in the description box. That way you can contact me if you decide you want one. But I'm still working on them. I am not finished with them, but I will only complete the kits that are paid for. I also made a sequin mix. So here is my sequin mix. Look how pretty that is. And I did add the lime in here because I really like the lime. Let me hold it up. I really like the way the lime looks in here. And maybe I'll add a little bit more. I feel like it needs more, but I didn't want it to look Christmas. As you can see, it's got some strawberry little clay pieces in there. So I really like the way this came out, and I did include that. I think this vial is too small for the kit, so I'm looking for something bigger or some type of bigger bags, but I am going to include the sequin mix in the kits. Anyway, guys, that's all that I have to share with you today. Remember, I will just click under the video and show more, and the bar will expand, and it will give you more information there. That's what I mean by description box. And remember to go and check out my video on Spellbinder Santa Lane collection. That is already up, and you can enjoy that video, and hopefully it'll give you ideas. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone is having a great day, and God bless. Bye.